Hello, Andrew here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my Premier League predictions for the weekend starting on the 14th of April. So, on to the first game, Southampton versus Chelsea. Um, well, Southampton are in dire trouble right now. They really are. I mean, they were so unlucky against Arsenal. I mean, they played really well against Arsenal. Um, but their defence frailties just let them down, and Arsenal came through with a 3-2 win. And Chelsea, in control in the first half. West Ham barely even had a kick of the ball, and then they end up drawing it in the second. So, yeah, Chelsea aren't the champions that they were last year. They really seem to struggle to be very consistent this year. They're very inconsistent. That's why they're lying 10 points off fourth, off the top four, should I say? I I think this is going to be quite a tough game to call. If Southampton can play like they did against Arsenal, they've got a chance. But when Chelsea turn it on, they're a very good side. Um, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say a very close one again. But I just think Chelsea are going to be too much for Southampton. I'm going to say 2-1 to Chelsea. Um, Burnley versus Leicester. Burnley, a fantastic comeback against Watford last weekend. They've got a real good chance of Europa place. They really do. And Leicester, they lost, 2-1 to Newcastle. I don't think Jamie Vardy is going to stay at Leicester much longer. I mean, he should have gone to Arsenal when he had the chance, but I don't think Arsenal want him now because they've bought Lacazette, they've got Aubameyang. So Vardy most probably will be looking out from to leave Leicester, but it's who's gonna want him now. Because he does score goals. He needs to be in the top six side. I mean, I think he would do so good for someone like Burnley and that lot, and even give them chance to even go up even further. Put pressure on the rest of the team. Burnley have done absolutely fantastic. You got to give them a lot of credit, and I think Burnley will come out with another win today, and I think it'll be. Do you know what? I think 3-1 to Burnley with Vardy scoring again for Leicester. So Crystal Palace and Brighton. Palace. They can't keep leads at the moment. They get a lead, but they lose it. I think they had the lead twice against Bournemouth, and twice Bournemouth came back and made it 2-2. So, Brighton, you think they're safe. They're on 35 points. You'd think that, they are safe with however points other people are on. But this one's going to be another one tough to call, but I think being at home, Crystal Palace should win this one, and I'm going to say 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Huddersfield, Watford. As I say, Watford threw a lead away, and Huddersfield, again, you'd think they're, I think Huddersfield actually could do with a win today at home just to make sure they're safe. That would take them on 32 points at the moment. 35 points, I think, is going to be the safety margin this year. And Watford are on a downslope sort of thing. You think they're on the way up, then they drop back down again. So, but Watford are safe. Their season, they don't have to worry. But Huddersfield, they're going to need a win here, and I think they're going to scrape it 1-0. Swansea versus Everton. Well, Everton had their best opportunity to beat Liverpool last weekend because we put out a second string side. I wasn't full second string, but it was half and half. But they just didn't take their chances. Their main chances came in the last 10 minutes, and they should have beat us. There's no two ways about it. They should have beat us. But they're not good enough to. 17 derbies, still no win for Everton. Anyway, back to who I think will win this one. I mean, Swansea, they drew 1-1 with West Brom, but Swansea at home, I think have been very good under Carvajal, and I think he will get a result here, and I'm going to say 2-1 to Swansea. Liverpool and Bournemouth. Well, Mo Salah is going to be determined now to be that golden boot, especially after Harry Kane claimed, said swears on his daughter's life that he touched it. I mean, how can you even do that? Whether you touch it or not, why would you swear on your kid's life? I don't know. I've lost all respect for him now, not because he's chasing Salah for the golden boot, but just because the way he demanded that his goal, just so he can get closer to Salah. I've lost all respect for Harry Kane, and I think he's a great striker. That's the thing. Just I don't respect him anymore. Anyway, as I say, Bournemouth drew 2-2 with Crystal Palace. We drew 0-0 with Everton, but we will not put out a second string side. What have we got left after it's what we've got left after facing Man City, because we did have to put a lot of into the first half, because they were on it. They really were on it, and we did a lot of defending. The second half, once we got the goal, they sort of fell apart, but that would have definitely took a lot out of us. I still think we'll win it. I think we're a better side than Bournemouth. When we faced them before, when they beat us 4-3 and that lot since then. I mean, I respect Eddie Howe. I think Eddie Howe is going to be in managing a top 6 side sooner or later. But hopefully we have got enough left, beat them, guaranteed our place in the top 4. We can start resting players for the Champions League. So yeah, I'm going to say 3-0 to Liverpool. Tottenham, Manchester City. Now this is a game. I mean, Man City have had most probably the worst 10 days of their entire season, because everything's just gone wrong from them, from going out the Champions League to thinking they were going to claim the title, Man United to be 2-0 up to lose 3-2. So yeah, they're going to be in their mental state at the moment, and if they're not mentally at it and physically at it, Tottenham can beat them here. Do you know what? This is such a tough one to call. I don't think there's going to be a winner here. I'm going to go 2-2 draw. I'm going to say, a 2-2 draw. Newcastle versus Arsenal. Newcastle recently picking up points, doing, they've been absolutely fantastic. Arsenal, it took, they had a massive game against CSK Moscow. They were 2-0 down, and then, they pulled it back to 2-2. So they had a tough game midweek on Thursday. And if Arsenal aren't completely at it here, Newcastle will do the damage, I reckon. And do you know what? I'm going to say Newcastle just snatch it. I'm going to say 2-1 to Newcastle. Manchester United, West Brom. This game should be a foregone conclusion. You'd expect Man United. I mean, like I said, West Brom drew 1 with Swansea last week. But I think this is going to be, Man United don't normally score lots and lots of goals. But I can see this being one of those where they do score maybe 4 or 5. I'm going to say 4-0 to Manchester United. And the final game on the Monday is West Ham versus Stoke. West Ham, you'd say they're safe. I think they're like something 36 points or something, so they're definitely safe. But Stoke, on the other hand, nowhere near. Stoke's going to need to get a result here. Can they get it? I don't think they can, not away from home. And I'm going to say 3-1 West Ham. Well, that's my Premier League predictions for the weekend. I will be back an hour before the Liverpool game, giving the team news. Please like, subscribe to my channel, share with others, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.